What does he see when it's live?
That's what it is to see.
That's right.
Yeah, maybe probably try somebody else from the same hall.
Good. Good morning and welcome. I invite you to take this time to place your hands over your heart to enlighten the goddess light within as I ring the goddess toning bowl. Maya kalani wahile palio kanile hua mahalo 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 And now I invite Paul to chime our golden crystal bowl.
Mahalo Ali.
Good morning and welcome to Honolulu Church of Light Sunday Healing Service. And at this time, I'd like to say Happy St. Patrick's Day to our own Patrick. And he's the only guy that celebrates 3 times a year: his birthday, his Father's Day, and St. Patrick's Day. And that's why he always says, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, good job.
So now please join me at this prayer. Calm your thoughts and raise your vibration. I call upon a God prayer. Please hear these words. Let me talk to you about the word truth. Do we truly love a person for what they are, their appearance, personality, their opinion, common ground, their clothes they wear, the car they drive, how friendly they are, how rich or poor they are, how judgmental they are, and how offensive they are? Do we talk about the person behind their back? Or are we truly saying about ourselves? And I say all these words with truth, trust, and passion, with nothing but love. And I say this word, amen.
Amen.
Thank you. So I'd like to bring up this next light worker from the windward side, Corinna.
Awesome, Paul.
Beautiful.
I helped you.
Aloha, everybody. And first of all, happy St. Patrick's Day. And thank you to Aldine and Patrick for the Mardi Gras green bees. And a special salute to our Patrick on St. Patrick's Day. So about a year ago, I started considering doing something that I've always wanted to do. And I knew that if I wanted to do it, I needed to release any fear and any limitations and any limitations about believing what I could do or could not do. And I decided I would do this and I would put my whole heart into it and mastermind it and consciously create it. So I started considering about a year ago going to see the total solar eclipse that's happening on the mainland, and it's called the Great North American Eclipse because it goes from Mexico all the way up to Canada, and there's an incredible path that it creates across our country. And I thought, man, how cool is that to actually see it? Because here in Hawaii, there's an eclipse, but it's only partial. It's just this little piece out of the sun that we can see. I mean, we can watch it, but I wanted the full experience because I've never had that before. And, you know, it's time for me to do things that I really want to do and consciously create it and just go for it. So I decided I would check out that path of totality. Now that path of totality is only about 125 miles wide. And it goes, like I said, from Mexico on the Pacific coast all the way up to Canada and the Maritimes. So I thought, man, where would I like to go? And I thought, well, you know, I've always wanted to go to Austin. I've always wanted to go here or go there. And so I started looking at that path and looking at all the cities and everything that's on it. And this was like about maybe 10 months ago. And there on that path of the eclipse, I saw my friend's hometown. And I thought, oh, my friend, that's her hometown right there. And so I called her up and I said, would you like to go with me to your hometown to see this eclipse? Kind of invited myself, right? And fortunately, she was really happy about it. Excited about it. She said, okay, yeah, let's go, let's do it. And so she made a reservation right there, even though we weren't sure we were going to go right there. right there at her hometown, she made a hotel reservation for us, just in case. And then in the next 10 months, we were looking, okay, Texas has good weather. What about Oklahoma? How about Indiana? We're all looking all over. And everything, even 10 months ago, was booking out. And my brother told me, because he used to live in Austin, oh, if you go to Austin, watch the traffic. And I thought, oh my God, if we aren't right on that eclipse path, we could be in a massive traffic jam. So we kept going, okay, not there, because that's booked out. No more hotels, no more Airbnbs. So we kept going, and finally we came to the decision and the clarity that we're going to her hometown for this eclipse. So that really helped with the clarity on doing it, and that's what we wanted to do. So the whole trip consciously evolved over the last 12 months, also to include visiting my family on the mainland and my friend's family on the mainland as well, and then going to certain places along the way. Just about a 10-day trip, but for me, a very important trip, because that eclipse happens 2 days after my birthday. And so I'm looking at it as a great opportunity. And what I want to share with you today is, if you want to do something, I suggest you do it. And give up all the fears around it or the limitations, and say, you know, I really want to do this, but that person over there doesn't want me to do it, or I don't feel like I'm worthy of doing it, or I don't deserve that much happiness, or whatever we tell ourselves to not do what we really want to do. And in our in Hawaii, my dad's generation always said, go for broke, right, Paul? Go for broke. Do it, just do it, go for it. So I'm telling you that today, whatever you want to do, there's got to be something that you've always thought, yeah, that's what I want to do. Focus on it. Run all 10 principles of consciously creating through your idea. Do your meditations, your prayers, your sleep state programming, your masterminding, and consciously create what you really want to do. And don't let anybody stop you. Just go for it and do it. So to help you remember this, and there's one thing that Kahu always, Master Kahu Fred Sterling used to always say. He always said, keep going and never give up. Never give up. And when you never give up, you open yourself to the possibilities of doing what your heart really wants you to do. So to remind you of this, I brought a little something in my special bag, and I'd like everybody to take one. So reach in and take one. Make sure you got one. Okay. Now you take one. Got it? Take one. Just take one. Just take one. Don't forget the other. Okay, so on April 8th, 2024, Monday morning, about 8:30, 9 o'clock over here, you're going to put these on, and you're going to go look up at the sun. Don't look at the sun without the glasses on, okay? Because it's not good. And remember what I told you today, to see the vision of what you want to create and go for it. Go for it. Thank you. Good job. And now, with the vision of our blue goddess, Patty Athena Sterling, I give you Patty Athena Sterling.
She looks more like a galactic to me with those glasses. You know, last night I was preparing myself to go into my third meditation for the day, and all of a sudden this rush of information comes to me and said, do things. Like you say, Corinna, I piggyback on what you're saying, do it when you feel like it. But my message before I started to meditate is, whatever you do things for yourself because you love yourself. And when you do that, you're spreading that love among the people that you are with. Love yourself enough to do what you need to do or want to do, whatever it is. Or do it because you love the people that you're with. I went, I should have known that a long time ago. But sometimes it takes a while to sink in. So thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us today. I want you to please close your eyes and see yourself in the middle of the trinity of your truth, trust, and passion. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? You are in the middle of the trinity of your truth, trust, and passion. Take a deep breath now. And now feel another trinity surrounding you, your creator force, the Christ consciousness of peace, and the goddess weave of love. Can you feel that? And bring it all in. Let it hug you. And you are one with it. Do you feel a little bit holier? When you're in this two trinity, your truth, trust, and passion, and your trinity of your creator force, the Christ consciousness of peace, and the goddess weave of love. And today, thank you for that. Now you can open your eyes and look at me. Okay, it's my privilege to again deliver the healing message from Kahu Fred Sterling and Kirill of the seventh dimension. Today we're celebrating our Easter because we won't be here Easter Sunday because we only have we are here at the Honolulu Church of Light at the Beauty on the first and third Sunday. So the Easter this month I think it's the last Sunday of this month, so we won't be here. But so we're celebrating Easter and to remember Kahu Fred Sterling because Master Jesus was one of his main guides, along with Master Kirill. So I love this message from Kahu way back when, and it rings in my heart all the time. Kahu says, "I'm humbled by my experience and wish to express gratitude to Master Jesus, a true alchemist whose understanding of love resonates in my own healing every day. I practiced alchemy and I invite you to join me in this endeavor. You too can be an alchemist, and the sky's the limit. Welcome to my world." And today, we do that. Can you consider yourself an alchemist of love? You are. You are. So from today on, if you don't know that, begin your journey to understand your truth about yourself. Yeah, you are an alchemist. You are an alchemist of love, of your true love, or your true trust and passion, and to be able to have the courage to do whatever you want here on the earth plane. When you do that, you are in service to humankind. You are in service to Mother Earth, because everything that you do is based on love. The truth. And so I continue on to the healing message today. Jesus' gift to humankind. This is from a passage from Carol. Let's see, where was he? Oh, it's from the book, the Genesis Matrix, chapter 5. Chapter 5 is Love, Jesus and His Female Disciples. This book is available at signaturecellhealing.com. And so this is the final, Jesus' final message to his female disciples. After speaking with the male disciples, Jesus went to meet with the female disciples. He told them of things he would be remembered for after his departure from this dimension. Through his energy alone, vibrating so fully, each could understand what he meant on many levels. He explained to the women that the world was shifting, and it's still shifting, that the humans are grappling with this change, and we still are grappling with this change. Although he had fulfilled his mission by sending forth his Christ light throughout the world, the human population has not been ready to accept. Even when the Christ light was offered to them through Jesus, they chose to feel separation. Separation was felt not only from each other, but from the Creator's light as well. As Jesus entered his energy into theirs, the women clearly saw that his mission was not about failure, but it was his sole desire that at that moment to allow all to become aware of a higher level of consciousness. This was his gift to humankind. Again, as Jesus entered his energy into theirs, the women clearly saw that his mission was not about failure. It was his sole desire at that moment to allow all to become aware of a higher level of consciousness. And this was his gift to humankind. And we at the Honolulu Church of Light are doing this journey. We are becoming more aware of a higher level of consciousness, a higher level of love, if I want to put it that way. So this is what will shift us first on the personal level, and in that we shift the world, the Mother Earth. So thank you for joining us this Sunday, and we together raise our conscious awareness in the oneness of our hearts and celebrate our amazing human journey via the internet. Thank you for joining us today and experience our weaving of our healing lights. No matter where you are on planet Earth, you will feel the healing power of the Christ light generated by a collective consciousness of our community of healers who strongly and passionately believe in the power of our healing prayers and long-distance healing. We together, let us heal the self, heal the world. And so, this is to honor Master Jesus. And I had a lunch with a friend, a longtime friend of mine who loved Master Carroll and Master Kahu, his work. He was always of service. She was always of service to his. And she was talking to me about the Christ light. And when she was talking to me, I saw this aura about her that surrounded her. And I was in awe. As she was talking about the Christ light, I said, That's the Christ light. So when you're in that space, and when she was talking about the Christ light, or what she knew about the Christ light, I saw it. It energized me. It energized my heart. So that's what happens when you are talking to someone from your truth, trust, and passion, from peace. You emanate this aura about you, and you see it in the pictures of so-called, the images of Master Jesus. So you can do that too. When you talk about love, when you talk about your truth from within you, you emanate this aura that put people at peace. She put me at peace when she trusted me enough to see that aura about her. That I wish I could describe that aura that she put out when she was talking about the Christ consciousness. But I can only tell you, can you feel it from me? I can only relay the feeling for you from what I felt. It was so healing. That's what happens when you start talking from within your Christ consciousness. So, from now until Easter, be conscious of where you are, who you're talking to, because people are needing the healing right now. Right now. And I feel this churning coming about. Maybe it's an eclipse, but who knows? But I know everyone, no matter whatever phase the moon is, whatever stars are in position, I think the one that has true control is the self. You always have the control of the self. I never I never blamed, this is because of the moon is here, the moon is full. No, if I let it control me, yeah, I'd probably go crazy. Yeah. And I've seen it a lot of times within my family. Within a week's period before the full moon, wow. They get erratic. Their emotions get erratic. I see that, I said, okay, that's their experience, but we don't have to do that. We are always in control when we know that we are in our love for ourselves. And that is the message of Jesus Christ. That was the message that Master Kahu and Master Kirill also wanted humankind to know, to truly know this time. And I think based on the beauty, the people that surrounds me, Mother Earth is in as good shape right now because of our commitment to heal the self and heal the world. And I've seen many within this beauty, within this church. I've seen miracles happen. Mind you, maybe small miracles, but huge miracles too. It happens for me. So be conscious of that during this for this Easter season. There's a chance for you to evolve. I always think of the egg, the Easter egg, as a image for one to evolve, from anyway. So again, keep in mind Jesus' gift to humankind and Jesus' gift to you, for you. And so comes the next. Again, Karina, thank you for your inspiring moment. And I want to, before I bring her up, I want to read another message from Kahu. He said, when we focus on our breath, we are cognizant of the space between each breath, the quarter of a second or less when we are not breathing. The world of transformation awaits. And in this space, that the miracles occur. It took me a long time to understand this. But because I do my 5 breath self-healing meditation 3 times a day, I'm praying that I understand this. I'm trying to understand this. And when I try to understand this, when we focus on our breath, we could be cognizant of the space between each breath, the quarter of a second or less. When we are not breathing, the world of transformation awaits. And in that space, the miracles happen. You know what? Even I cannot make sense of it in my local brain. It's happening in my heart. And I see the results every day in my own life. So I hope you pay attention to Corinna, who is going to guide us through the 5 breath self-healing meditation. And let's create some magic today. Let us together create a beautiful space for miracles to happen for us and for you. Thank you.
Okay, so one last thing about the eclipse. What we have here and what makes it so special this time is that it's a collective consciousness, and all the people in our country and around Canada and Mexico, they know about this eclipse because everybody's talking about it. So what does that make it? It makes it a collective consciousness. And like Patty was saying, there's a lot of energy that in that energy of a collective consciousness can go this way or that. But what I suggest to you is that you center in your heart, do your breathing if you're on that path of totality, or even if you're not at that time on April 8th, do your 5 breath self-healing meditation and invite in the golden particles. Now I'm going to show you the picture of the ebook of the 5 breath self-healing meditation, which you can get on the Signature Cell Healing website. And what do you see coming into Kahu's crown over here? And this man was a pure master because he created this many years ago and took Signature Cell Healing to a new level of focus on healing ourselves and healing the world. So what is coming in here is the alchemy, the golden particles, the Christ light, the photon energy, coming through our crown chakra, entering the pineal gland where we have the signature cell with the blueprint, activating it and changing into white light and drawing it down into our hearts. And there's that magical space that Patty was talking about where we weave all 4 bodies together, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And that's where the magic occurs, because we are in that space of openness to receive the guidance or to know our true heart's love. And then on the exhale, we direct that energy into our physical body, into the cellular consciousness of these different places to activate what we truly want to do and be here on this earth plane, and to gravitate to our blueprint and why we are here, to understand the purpose of this lifetime, because this is such an important time in this great shift in consciousness. And we're all standing now in our truth. To do this 5 breath self-healing meditation, we suggest, like Patty said, 3 times a day. We're not fudging on that 2 to 3 times a day anymore. We're saying 3 times a day. And I wouldn't tell you that unless I was doing it myself. And I want to also give a beautiful shout out to all the First Steps of Signature Cell Healing online workshop graduates that gathered yesterday for our review session. They are powerful goddesses, and they're on a path of healing, supporting each other. And I want to tell you how grateful I am for you and all your love and your dedication to Signature Cell Healing. So let's go into this 5 breath self-healing meditation, which Kahu so masterfully created for us to heal ourselves and heal the world. So we begin breathing in those golden particles through the crown chakra. And the first hand placement is at your crown chakra with the right palm on top, left palm on top of your right. And now inhale through your nose with a deep breath and invite the particles through your crown chakra down into your heart space. And there's the lock, that space between the inhale and the exhale. Exhale through your mouth and through your palms, and let the light up your whole head, all the neurons in your brain. Now take another breath like that one. And exhale into the frontal lobes in the frontal cortex. And just feel the light enlightening all the connections of the neurons there. Keep breathing, deep breath, third breath into, exhale into the memory centers in the midbrain, the hippocampi. And another deep breath. Direct the particles to your hindbrain where we have the fight, flight, or freeze, and just feel yourself starting to relax. A fifth breath here, and just feel the enlightenment of your whole neural network in your brain. And when you're complete with the 5 breaths at your crown chakra, go to the second hand placement with the middle and index fingers gently placed on your eyelids. And we're going to light up the eye socket with the first breath. So breathe in, lock the breath. Exhale through your eyes and just see the light up your whole eye socket. Next breath, find that magical space. Exhale through your fingertips and light up the retina with the cones and the rods. Third breath, send the light over the retina into the optic nerve and just strengthen the optic nerve for your better vision. Another breath over the optic nerve back to the vagus nerve in the back of your head, and just feel the light start to go down your vagus nerve. Another breath all the way back to the vagus nerve again, and now feel the whole parasympathetic nervous system of your body enlightening and touching all the organs. And just feel this activation now of the vagus nerve. And when you've got your 5 breaths at the eyes, go to your heart muscle with your right palm down, left palm on top, and thumbs pointing up towards your neck. And take 5 breaths through your heart muscle and just start to enlighten the neurons in your heart, which are so much more powerful than the ones in your brain. Deep breath. Light up your heart. And feel the love awakening. Another breath through your heart and up to the thyroid in the bottom of your neck. Deep breath here, and send the light through your heart and into the thymus in the top of your chest and also into your lungs. And just feel this light expanding now from your cellular consciousness. Another deep breath through your heart and light up the lymphatic system in your body, the drainage system. Another deep breath. Don't forget the lock. Feel for that magical space. Exhale through your heart and cover both breasts with healing white light. when you have those 5 breaths, go to your stomach at the 3rd chakra, right palm down, left palm on top, and take 5 deep breaths. And just breathe and lock the breath and just feel that magical space of alchemy. Exhale through your palms and light up your stomach, where we have all these important systems in our abdomen. Just enlighten this area. Breathe again through the stomach and send the light into your liver and your pancreas and light up those organs. Another deep breath. Lock it. Feel the beautiful weave of the 4 bodies, and then send the light back to your kidneys. Release any tension or any fear, any anger. Another deep breath, still bringing in those golden particles and the white light down to your stomach. Now light up the other organs in your abdomen, like the gallbladder and the spleen. Take another deep breath and send the light through your palms and down into your small intestine to start to activate your digestive tract. Now feel the love expanding all around you now through your 4 bodies as you go to the 5th hand placement at the 2nd chakra, right above the pubic area. And breathe 5 deep breaths. The first one just enlightening this whole lower chakra area, and just feel the love, the self-love, the love for who you are. Bring in the light with the next breath, golden particles through your crown chakra, down into your heart. Lock the breath, exhale, and light up your digestive tract, the colon, all the way through the colon, all the way to the rectum. Enlighten your digestion. And another deep breath. Draw in the golden particles, lock the breath, exhale, and light up your reproductive organs, the prostate for the men, and the uterus, and the ovaries, and so on for the women. Deep breath, and light up this time your urinary tract with the bladder all the way through. And just take one more deep breath, bringing in the golden particles still, the white light, all the way down into this lower chakra area, and just enlighten your whole lower chakra area. And when you complete this 5 breath self-healing meditation, just feel now this beautiful space of love that you've created coming through your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Send the light back into your heart and love yourself. Heal the self. Heal the world. You'll feel yourself enlightening and the world around you enlightening it as well. If you'd like to learn, learn more about the 5 breath self-healing meditation, please visit signaturecellhealing.com. Aloha and mahalo for your love and support. Thank you. And next, I wore my green code shirt today because we have our blue goddess coder here. Come up. And she's going to lead us in a beautiful meditation with the codes.
Thank you.
Thank you. They're so powerful. Mahalo.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Welcome. And so to continue on with our self-healing today, we're going to work with the thymus code and the eternal love code. But then before we get into it, I want to say how we are so blessed that we are aware, and we are among one another who can support one another about our our journey together here on earth, to raise our consciousness and to raise our vibrations. So most people do not understand what's going on and why they're feeling what they're feeling and what to do. So because we are in the know, we're so happy and blessed to be in the know that we understand more what is going on. So thank you for joining us, because we will continue to help you throughout and to bring one another awareness. So we are creating a deep connection with our self and our soul love. And it's something that we are being supported at. We will be supported for this at this time to have deep self-love. So we keep working on our self-love, and we will, guide you through meditations and to continue on that journey. So we are becoming more powerful in our relationship of who we are on this planet, and new energies are coming in. And because we are supported at this time, we can connect with the deepest love for self. And oftentimes we're fearful of ourself, and we become combative with ourself to talk ourselves out of why we shouldn't do what we want to do or where we want to go, to help our soul to grow. And then this projects out to other people in our lives. So what I want to do is I want to ask you, are you experiencing vertigo, the dizziness? Are you experiencing headaches? Are you experiencing things happening with your eyes? This is all sight and receiving and everything that is happening on a spiritual level that we want to connect with, and we want to allow these new energies that are coming in to integrate nicely with our body. So with our meditation today, we are going to do the thymus code again to put this into our thymus gland. And we also are going to, is it the right side up? Yes, right side up today. Yay! So the thymus gland is here. We're going to place the thymus code here, which I showed you earlier. Here's a bigger version of it. And we're going to place eternal love here in our hearts, And along with this, I also want to introduce or show you another code. This is our healing code. And I wanted to show this code to you, to imprint this in your mind, because we are continuously healing ourselves. So please remember this code. Bring it forth when you need to work on something to heal as well. So we have various tools, which is the 5-breath self-healing meditation and the codes that are coming about that is very helpful to assist us on our journey to self-love. So what I want you to do is join me. I would like to invite you to join me on the meditation, because we're going to connect to our power and light and work with our deep love that we are all somehow being guided for or guided to. And we want to recognize and understand what is happening to our bodies. So if you would sit up straight, close your eyes, and put your feet flat on the floor, and let me hold up the X-ray vision of the codes on what we're going to do. So I want you to pull in the creator light from the heavens, a bright white light, to your crown chakra, down through your vagus nerve and pineal gland, down your spine, down to your heart, as you place the thymus code in your thymus and the eternal love in your heart, all the way down middle section, down to your feet, since you're planted on the ground, And send your energy this time down to Mother Earth as well. So from the bottom of your spine, you want to send the energy down to the center of Mother Earth, and then you want to ground into her and just root in like a tree. You spread your roots out and you ground into the center of Mother Earth. And you, as you're breathing in and out that bright white light, you bring the energy back up and up to your head and then back down to your feet, and keep circulating that bright white light as you fill yourself up with light. So as you're doing that, keep breathing deeply and focus on your heart and your soul self. And if you recognize this, we want to stay focused and remember this, that you are receiving more power and light that is running through your system. And we're going to be going through this for a few years, so we want to continue to practice this. And let's lovingly invite in, as we're doing the meditation, say these words to yourself. I allow my power and light to steadily integrate gently in me now, to slowly increase in me. Since this power and light is wanting to surface even more, wanting your light, wanting to shine even brighter, your soul self is guiding you to this. So I allow my power and light to steadily integrate gently in me now, to slowly increase in me. So integrate lovingly and slowly. And I open myself to receiving this energy, this new energy, and I allow myself to move up and raise my vibrations even more to the deepest love of self. Keep breathing in and out. Keep breathing in the light into your body, and greet that new energy and allow it in to flow through your mind, flow through your thoughts, flow through your heart, flow through your body. And ask the parts of your body that are discomforts, each time that discomforts come up, to please integrate and work together with your higher self and these new energies, so that you can raise your consciousness and raise your vibrations and be in that deep love for self. As you breathe in deeply, inhaling and exhaling, just as we come to a close, pull yourself in, come back to your body, come back to where you're at. I see some smiles on some of your faces. You've totally met and greeted lovingly that new energy. So as you take a deep breath in and out, come back. And when you're ready, shake your body, shake your spine, because it'll help keep your healthy cells working. And thank you so much for coming and joining us on this journey here and on this meditation. We experience dark sides or shadow sides, and we have those shadow moments, so it will help weave us with the light. It helps us to recognize, what about the from the dark to the light, to bring in the light and become an alchemist. This is alchemizing. We're going to alchemize ourselves too, and alchemize the energies and with good on this planet. So I want to add, we are shifting with new energies, expansive energies, as my goddess sister Susanna said. It's expansive energies where we are connecting to more power and light. So oftentimes we're so scared of ourselves, and we have fear for ourselves. So we want to move out of that fear and more into that love and that knowing. So the ego, our ego is still there, and we still need our ego, but we can calm our ego down, the ego, ego, not the flying bird ego, that we still have within us, and it will continue to protect us and be there for us, but then we can calm it down so our love and our true love, self-love, can surface and come forth and be the driving force of our lives. So congratulations. I want to congratulate you. I want to acknowledge you. I want to thank you for who you are and the work that you are doing. And congratulate yourself. Love yourself for doing, and pat yourself like Mahinaku. Pat yourself on the back. Honk your horn if you want to. It's okay. So, all right. So thank you again. We love you so much, and continue to join us. Now, I would like to say that Mahinaku is going to help us continue with our vowels so that we have that Lemurian songstress, her Lemurian songstress vibrations. Thank you.
We want to continue on our path, and we're into the healing section. So Karina asked us to create this collective consciousness, and we want to further create it specifically for the healing portion of our service. So I ask all of you to join me in doing the vowels, A, E, O, U. Mama Uanoa. Our prayer is free. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Aren't you proud of them? Our world is better because of these goddesses. They work hard, I mean hard, to get to where they are, because they have to battle the so-called shadows, the dark side, and whatever you want to call it. Yes, we have to battle that first before we get to our real truth, which is, I can say how they're really in the light now. Heart light. So now it's our healing time. So we have the first round. I call on Gail and Joanne. Whatever.
Oh, we have somebody with us. A lot of energies joining us today.
Oh, who's that?
Must be Kahu for sure. Master Kuro. And whoever else. Our angels and guides.
What is your healing request today? Gail, she works behind the scene mostly. She produces the healing service and the conscious creators, and she's a caretaker for this church.
Oh, I like that.
You are.
Yes, you
For the
are.
beauty.
For the beauty, yeah.
So, what is it today that you require healing for?
continue to heal the love and the energy moving throughout my body, so that my body be healthy and strong. Healthy and strong.
And for me, I have hearing aids. I have hearing issues. So my hearing aids decided to go on a blink and they're not working. So, so I am here to help me with my tinnitus and my hearing.
Are you? Huh?
No, I was just going to say about your hearing, and I'm surrounded by people who are
Deaf.
Hearing impaired.
Or choosing to be deaf.
and they're all going, what?
Hey, what?
Yeah. My husband, boy.
Oh my gosh. No, we got a miracle for you guys, those are choosing to be deaf.
Okay.
Okay, for you, she is my miracle, Gail. Because there was everybody not everybody. She was her health. I think 2 years before Kahu left, your health was failing because you had to do all these different moves. You had to move from house and which you love so much, and all this was, and you had COVID and all this time, and you were going. Gail was going dun 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 down, but she is my miracle. You know why? Because I found out there was a mastermind out there that was saying, they would complain about Gail to me. She didn't do that, she didn't do this. But then they always always end that statement by, oh, but that's Gail. You know what? That is a mastermind that you were fighting against. And one day I go, there was a consciousness out there that says you couldn't heal. You couldn't improve. Then I got in touch with that. And all of a sudden, because of your code, the Timeless Code, I decided, when you're in the actuality of now, you're in the I know, things come to you that, that's available to you, the I know that comes to you, that's not available outside the I know, outside the actuality of now. It's only available when you are in this space of I know. So when I was in this space, I had this knowing, you can heal. I'm going to break that mastermind. So then one day I said, Gail, for 7 nights, I will energize the bowl for you. I will use the Thymus Code. The Thymus Code. And then Joanne brought on a new code that was the connection code. And I told Gail, for 7 nights, I will, between the 4 bodies, I will put the codes between the 4 bodies for 7 nights and do that. And you know what? I saw some results in her, and she's getting better and better every time. So you are a miracle to me. Are you a miracle to you? You getting strength every time?
Yes.
Yes? It's and I see you facing your fears, facing your ego, facing your bad habits that creates this kind of erratic existence for you. Just me working on the bowl and the consciousness of the healing bowl every night at 11:30. I place this connection code between your 4 bodies, between the physical and the emotional. The connection code went between the emotional body, which is your love body, and the mental body, and then between the mental body and your spirit body. For 7 nights I did that because I wanted to know if the codes work. And they do work.
They do.
They do. And the thymus code.
Yes.
And you are here, and I'm so proud. So you are a miracle to me, whether you know it or not. To me, I know it. So we start this consciousness that everything can be healed in love.
Yes.
So I hope we have a new baseline for you, and then you start growing from there again. Okay, so again, do you understand that?
I do, yeah.
Okay, awesome. And she's smiling more. Amazing. Because we're breaking a master. See, you have a family mastermind, And I always like to say, the person that's in front of you, look at who they are today, not based on what you know of them in the past, because you'll see a whole new person in front of you. And that's what I did for you. I said, there's somebody. The truth that Gail, that we need to draw, the truth, the love. You're so loving. Yeah, you're so loving. But there are times when you're just not too kind to yourself. Most of the time, you're not too kind to yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you are my little, not little, huge miracle, because we're starting to break that mastermind. Okay?
Thank you, everybody.
And beware of that mastermind that your family has about you.
Yeah. How do you break that one?
With
Send them love.
With love.
Yeah.
Send them love.
It's called connection code
Yeah.
and the thymus code. And this one, your our coder, goddess of coder, who said, well, she has a hearing impairment, so she thinks. But we have something that will help her if she does it every day. It is the ear umbrella. It's part of the signature cell healing. In that ear umbrella, what do you call that, Corinna? Explain it. It's like the follicles of the ear.
The follicle.
The follicles of the
Lying
ear
down, right?
is lying down as we age.
Cilia cells.
We bring it,
Cilia hairs.
Yes, like
The
that.
cilia
The
hair.
yeah. And so we, through the light, we rejuvenate it. But you know how I know? I wouldn't be saying this unless I know it worked for me. Nothing I share with you is it was always tested on myself, and I know it works. So, do you want a miracle?
Yes.
Because the Mother Earth is shifting. I know that's outside forces, but we have to find always our center to be not part of the chaos that surrounds us. But sometimes the energy is so immense that it just takes us, it wangs us all the some. And this past week, my ears also started to get dizzy. But then I know I do the self-healing, especially the ear umbrella. And you know what? The next day
Is it on your left side or your right side
of what?
of the ear? Like
Which ear?
with that you were just saying your ears too just started up. Left side or right side?
I have the imbalance.
Imbalance.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
so-
The vertical.
So,
Okay.
and then did I notice that even when you do that, the nerves is connected to other nerves, right? So you get that healing as well, based on, amazing, it's amazing. So let us, you out there, please help us. And I like to say, help these two goddesses who are on their way to men's to discover something new about themselves in this healing, and let the more miracles happen for them. Because we together create a beautiful space for miracles, a magical space for miracles to happen. Right now, in here, right now. If it might not happen today, but you know what? Maybe 2 days from now.
Who knows?
Who knows? But then she might say, "Oh, I can hear better without my ear
Hearing
aid."
aids.
Yeah, but that's part of the shift. That's part of the shift. So come on, and you out there, Corinna, can you work on her ear umbrella? And Susanna, can you come work behind her? Behind. And so we're going to break that mastermind, right? You can heal further. You believe, okay. Okay, for you out there in our internet land, in the chat room, please share. I like to say, share your greatest love that you experience on earth. You know the women that was surrounded by Master Jesus, they were so lucky because they got to be in his energy all the time. And I got to thinking, hey, just like me and Kahu and Gail and with Kahu. And he was always emitting that energy, the healing energy. And then Corinna is the same way. And those people that had that loved him so much, you know. So we missed that about him. But you know what? We still can have the feeling. Yeah. Okay. So you out there in the chat room, and those of you not in the chat room but live, please get in touch with that love, that beautiful, powerful love that you ever experienced in this lifetime, and send that energy out through your heart chakra. Okay, you receive that in your heart, okay? And say to yourself, I'm open to a miracle. Okay, Susanna, get in touch with that. Be part of that mastermind. That now we create a new mastermind for Gail, and she can heal from here more. We have a new baseline for her, that she is a miracle in the making. And we're breaking the old mastermind that says, oh, it's just Gail. No, we can't have that, because she can break that as well. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You out there, send in your beautiful light that you have, the most beautiful light you have experienced here in the earth plane. That love that may have made you go on your knees and say, wow, that's love. That's the Christ consciousness. Wow. For me, I experienced that a lot. That love from Kahu, you know, during my meditation, from friends that I have lunch with, that they share with me that love, that power of love that can change our world to a loving space, so we can love this world, this path that we're on. Okay, take it up. Bring your voice up from Lemuria, Aldine. Gail, take it in. Take it in. Break that mastermind. And you insist that, yes, you can heal. It is your right to heal. Your heart, Gail, your heart takes precedence over your brain, over your ego. You tell your heart, you take this energy of blood to your brain and say, let's work together. And my work here on earth, make my walk here on earth more pleasant. There's so much more to enjoy on this earth while we are a light worker. There's so much more for you to enjoy. and still be the goddess that you are. Be of service to your Creator. Be of service to your Christ consciousness. Be of service to the goddess we, and still, you can still ground yourself here and enjoy the earth, your walk. So break that mastermind. Are you doing the ear umbrella on her you have? Good. What is it, Joanne, that you're not willing to hear the truth? What is it? What is it? What is it? The truth about who you are. You know what that truth is? That power of love that you have. That can change your world. The truth is, you're one powerful being. Remember that thymus code that you have? Place it on yourself. So then you can remove that block that prevents you from bringing forth your abilities to make your world better, to make your world, your walk better here on earth. Break that block. And you get to hear the truth about who you are. In the actuality of now. Whoop. Mama Uno. Good job. Let's start with you. Did you get to hear the truth about yourself?
It almost brought tears to my eyes.
Almost. Oh, then we didn't break you then. So what is the truth that you don't want to hear about you? It's all good, you know.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's not to be so fearful of that power that you have within, you know, and wow, I have to say, we are quite powerful beings.
Or I am?
I am a powerful being.
I know I am.
I know I am.
All right.
In the know.
There's the miracle right there.
Among people who are in the know.
You can do it. Go ahead. And you?
Thank you.
I love it.
What do you love?
Everything right here. Right now.
Did you get in touch with that mastermind?
I'm never going to get it.
You know what? I was scared too. Because it's like this light came and it just stopped.
Mm.
And I went, wow, what is this? I can do it. But I have
But-
this support.
Stop. I can do it.
Yeah.
We got you in sleep state, don't worry. We got you in the healing bowl, don't worry.
Just use my finger in there.
That's right. Use her magic finger. Okay. Sue would be doing the pleasure of a mini baptism for you both. And you have to say, I am complete, I am ready to begin.
Okay. I'm complete. I'm ready to begin. Thank you.
I can do it.
I'm complete.
Complete. And you're ready to begin. Stuck.
You're ready to begin a new cycle. Oh,
Please, please, please.
Thank you.
okay, let's go. Because in the interest of time, let's go to the bowl. We'll energize the bowl.
There's somebody from the chat room.
Okay, we'll put them in the bowl.
Okay, that's Susan Bowen.
Okay. What did she request?
Actually, I requested her.
Okay.
The reason why,
Well, you have to talk to.
Susan, I hope you can hear this. And we're putting you in the bowl right now.
Susan Moy.
Yeah.
Prayers for her sister Alice. She's in hospital right now. Okay, we got you.
Okay, thank
And
you.
then you have a friend that wants.
Yeah, this is for a signature cell healing graduate. Her father, Sergei, in Samara, Russia, is 66 years old and working healing bladder cancer.
Okay. All right. So before you leave today, can you write it out and put it in the bowl? But we'll energize him now, and then we're also energizing a healing request that came through our info at Honolulu Church of Light. Her name, prayer requested by Viola. She requested a healing prayer for Margaret, I think a family member, for God's peace and mental health, for protection and happiness. And for Eddie, I guess, for God's truth and more Jesus Christ in her life, the Jesus energy in her life, and no more suffering. Okay, so we thank you, Viola, for requesting this for your or family or friend. We'll energize this at the same time every night at 11:30. To me, this bowl is magical, and it's not only magical for me, because we have this bowl, this white satin here. Would you lift up white satin, Paul? White satin holds a consciousness that everything can be healed in love. Every night I place its energy in the middle of Mother Earth. And it goes, I see the energy goes, she takes it and she disperses it throughout humanity. Okay? Thank you. So let us all together energize this bowl. Let's create a space, a magical space for healing, miracles to happen. Okay, guys? Could you work on his vagus nerve? Well, they're energizing the healing bowl that we energize every night, our time at 11:30. We're energizing the men, it's the vagus nerve. Thank you, guys.
Thank you for your healing request. Otherwise, if not for you, this bowl would not be here, and we would not be here.
A strong healing went into this bowl today. Carl was with us. Thank you, Carl. We love you.
Thank you. All right, guys.
How beautiful.
Announcements.
Oh, announcements, yes. Okay, what's coming up next? On March 30, no, March 27, we have a Conscious Creator. Please sign up for that, and the topic will be, you are fully connected to a vibrant system of energy moving in a cycle of awareness. You are fully connected. So the question is that we want to discuss. The question is, can we release the DNA codes regarding cycles of aging, puberty, menopause, and the lengths of timed action within the body of signature cell? Ooh. So I'm looking forward to that one. So that would be on March 27th. That's a Wednesday. And 2 p.m. Hawaii time, there's a time change, daylight saving time. And then on the next, after that is April 7th, for the next Sunday service, healing service, meditation, the topic, meditation for the body, for energetic body. Wow. So come be with us for that. And Joanne? Oh, you heard me.
Donation?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, Joanne.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Your turn.
I heard something different.
No, you heard her.
It was right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a miracle.
Okay, donation bowl time. So as I put my donation in the bowl, I'm going to pass this around. And thank you everyone for donating. Thank you in-house to all of you who helped the beauty. Thank you out there who continue to help us here at the beauty and for us to be here for you. So we love you and we appreciate everything that you can give to us. And as the bowl comes back, I would like to ask for you to please participate in healing the bowl, in the bowl prayer. So if you close your eyes, surround yourself over the bowl, and just beam your light, your beautiful light that we just lit up earlier in the thymus meditation. Beam your light and your love, your deep love, that we fill this bowl up with donations, a miracle of amazing donations that are coming in and just overflowing, that can help us to continue to be here for you, to continue to be guiding you through self-love as we heal ourselves and we heal the world. We can help the world with our vibrations and our consciousness as we work together in our We the People of the I Know community.
Oh,
So
that's cute.
thank you very much.
We the people, I write that down.
Yes, so thank you for joining us. We love you. And now Mahina Ku will continue with her Lemurian songstress voice.
So we're going to do a blessing for the beauty and for ourselves. Everyone take a nice deep breath. E o umai kia I mai kapo mai nana ia mai ka leo kako. Mai luna alala mai kaiki a kaiki mai kaiki na ke komohana. Mai ka kai mai loko vaho. Kia I ia malama ia. E pale aku I nā ho'opili ki ana I ko ka konohona. Everyone together. Ama ua noa. Our prayer is freed. Now sit back in your chair and listen to Master Kirill talking about completion. during this interlude, just go ahead and take some nice deep breaths. Settle your heart. And realize that these different snippets of meditation that we're playing actually is part of the 10 principles for consciously creating. And this is the 6th principle. The 6th principle of completion.
I'd like to share with you just a small meditative journey. And it's a journey, my friends, that will actually act as a metaphor, as is meditation as well. But I will leave it up to you to do the journey whatever way you desire. If you want to find out what a completion is, go on a little journey with me now. And imagine, if you would, that you've come across this beautiful cave in the center of a magical mountain. And as you stand in this cave, your knowingness becomes aware that if you enter this cave and you have the courage to go through it, that on the other side, at the end of this tunnel, so to speak, is the most beautiful riches you could possibly imagine. As you stand in the light of the day, looking into this tunnel, and you suggest to yourself, I'm going for it. I ask you to hesitate for one moment, and I ask you to take your higher self with you. Let it tag along as you enter into what seems to be the darkness of the cave. And as you journey into this cave, you got your little pick and your little shovel with you, and you're going to dig your way through to all of these beautiful outcomes that you so desire, the riches of life. And you begin the journey with a great zest, pick flying, shovel, throwing dart off to the side, your higher self ducking out of the way. And off you go on the journey. And at some point you come to some heavy rock in that tunnel. And you're not dissuaded, you just keep powering away. And that power begins to diminish on you just a little bit. And you keep pushing and you push because you know you can't be far from the jewels and the greatness of life. And there you stand, tired beyond your wildest dreams. Energy that says you can just go no further on this trek. The completion must be right where you are. And you simply relax against the stone wall that you dug yourself to. You put your back up against the coolness of it all, and you simply let yourself relax. And you look to that higher self who's been tagging along, watching you have all the fun. And you say to the higher self, how is it that I get out of this bit of a mess that I've got myself into now? How are you going to help me? How are you going to be part of the light that I know I am of you? How do you guide me journey? And you simply sit back, you relax, and you listen with all of your light. You listen to the response of your higher self. Simply relax, relax.
I want to reiterate, thank you, Gail, for that, beautiful. And that meditation is available, the whole meditation of the 10 Principles of Conscious Creating is available at signaturecellhealing.com. And for those of you who donate automatically, that automatically comes to the church on a monthly basis, and those of you here at the church and those of you out there, please Send your donation. What about send your donation to info at honoluluchurchoflight.com. There's a button there. So, so please do that. We'd like to be here for the great shift for as long as we can. So we leave you. I want to, on behalf of the beauty here, Kahu Fred Sterling, and the Carol of the Seventh Dimension, and the Master Jesus. I ask you to practice your alchemy of love, and because sky's the limit, and you're able to be the light worker as you are, and enjoy this plane of consciousness that the great shift that we're going through. There's still so much more to enjoy there here at the earth plane. So in closing, I say, during this Easter season, may you know the magnificent power of your faith and the impact of your love in your world. Thoughts. Your thought is evolutionary. So during that Easter season, be the alchemist to make your life even much more enjoyable. So thank you for your healing light, and please join us every night at 11:30 here. You don't have to be here at 11:30, but when you think of this bowl, and when you have problems going on in your life, just come to this bowl and, etherically place your healing prayers or your whatever you want to manifest in your life. Put it in this bowl, and this bowl will receive it. And there's unseen forces of light that participates every night. I know them. I see them. They're angels and guides. They're higher selves that come to me and says, "Hey, you know what? Why don't you contact this person?" I said, "No, you contact that person," and put the thought in their hearts that says, "Get the healing going." So this is the great shift. We're open to communication, telepathic communication to the unseen forces of light. How cool is that? I find it. My life is enriched because I can do that. And so can you. So be the alchemist of love for your light. Thank you all for joining us. Have a beautiful Easter season.